Hey there Internet, Keith here and welcome to the Cars and Keith YouTube channel. And in this video we are talking about Heidi's engine project. It took 6 months to make this due to parts supplies. So many trips down there and back to learn that shipping was delayed. They just didn't have enough of a supply. The only issue that I had is I was told at the end of December that it would be there by, just before New Year's, so I dropped the car off. Then the next week, another week, and then they decided to tell us, okay, it's going to be about a month. We did find some issues that the car had, and we were able to fix all of them. She runs perfect. I know before in other videos I said she felt like she was bogging down. She had weird idle, weird startup, all those issues. Another exciting thing during this period of time, Heidi is paid off. We own her outright now. Now this video is going to feel a little discombobulated because obviously it was filmed over several months. Go hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into the video. Got up a little bit earlier than normal for this because I am actually working today, but that way I can get an hour early down to Eurofed and get this taken care of before I have to work. See if she's temperamental this morning. That's another thing we're going to be chasing is a possible small vacuum leak because the car has some stuttering issues at startup. Once she warms up, she's fine, but she's been temperamental like that for quite some time. Not bad. She picked up just a few times. So we've made it to Eurofed, but the weather was crappy and I hate bringing Heidi out in the rain. She's sitting over there nice and pretty next to Walker's 340. Walker's done all the modifications on Heidi. He did the suspension, that's where that custom fitment comes from. Every mechanical mod on the car he has been a part of, so I trust him with my car. He's the only one that I really trust with my car. So let's go ahead and go inside.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Really couldn't film much while I was here at Eurofed. They're really busy back in the shop. Parts aren't in yet. Once they come in, I will come down here on my day off on Monday. We're off for January 3rd for New Year's. So we are back a few days later. The parts haven't come in yet, so we're just gonna be sitting for a while. Today with the parts, they're supposed to be here last Wednesday. They're not here yet. It's just the way the world works right now. So we're here anyway. We're going to go ahead and do some video on Heidi for the Eurofed channel as well. I will shoot to some B-roll and a time lapse of what's going on here.
Before we get headed to today's episode, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you can stay up to date on all the Eurofed builds, events, and any other features that we do, and head over to eurofedautomotive.com to schedule service or shop our merch. Let's dive in.
That would have taken me 30 minutes. That's one take Willie right there.
Alright, let's go. So Michael, really appreciate you coming out with us. Awesome. So if you guys don't know who Michael is, he's actually got his own YouTube channel too as well, and he's pretty popular on social media. BMW. So if you want to plug real quick,
sure. Cars with Keith on Instagram, Cars with Keith on YouTube.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play.
I think they built a Heidi-proof pad. It was perfect. Before we get any further into the video, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Simply Carbon Fiber. Simply Carbon Fiber is exactly what it says. It is a carbon fiber accessories company. Wallets, watches, phone cases. Now this is how I like to use my wallet. It's very light and you don't even feel it in your pocket. But I like to run my credit cards on this side here with my money clip. And like I said before, this is 100% carbon fiber, even on the curve here, even on the clip. And we have the credit card holder area here with a little concave that you can hold and push out. That gives you the ability to take your credit cards out and then put them right back in. Here's also their phone case. Just look at the carbon fiber, protects well. Just amazing products, so I would really like to thank them for sponsoring today's video. A link to Simply Carbon Fiber will be in the description below. You can use code KEEF10 to save 10%. Show us some love. Let's get right into the video. Well, we have changed locations. We're actually at Eurofed in Duluth now. Walker has moved up this way. It's been a month and a half. I had to take the car back to go to BMW Invasion in time. All the parts are here. We're gonna have an amazing time with this car. The engine refresh is gonna give me the peace of mind that I need, plus a lot of extra boost. Still have the Invasion of Orlando decal on the car. Next to this badass E46. In front of Lake Eurofed, we like to call it. But Duluth is the place. But everything's gonna happen. I should have the car back in a couple of weeks.
It's a beautiful thing.
This got damaged in shipping, but Pure is overnighting the piece. See in here we got Mosselman thermostat. Look at that. Go Fast Fits diverter valve. We have the crank bolt capture kit. And we have everything, pulleys, belts. We're going to do the water pump too. All the gaskets. Here's the crank seal guard.
That will do it, boy.
We're waiting for parts on Monday for this replacement tube here. This is seized, won't come out. The gasket here blew out as well. This is all lubricant for trying to get those loose. It just won't come loose. This was actually loose as well on the car. Every nut was just hand tight. We just knew what we could transfer, but missing a few more. There's the diverter valve. See, the biggest difference between the factory and the Pure Stage 2 is the back housing is way bigger. See all this metal here where the blow-off is? Here it's all been milled out. Heidi is all done. A few things here and there that were unexpected, but we planned for the worst. Can't wait to get her on the road. Well, if you look at the engine bay, you really can't tell anything happened, but you can see the Mosselman thermostat. This makes a huge difference right here. Drops your oil temperatures about 30 degrees. I sit at 205, 200 all the time. We did a titanium race bolt upgrade as well with the holes in them to do a safety wire. We did the rod bearings just as a precaution. We had to drop the subframe to get in there. We did the water pump while we were in there. Every pulley, every hose, every belt that was in this area, all the typical fail points. We replaced the coolant thermostat here as well. Of course, all the gaskets that were involved with all this. It really sucks we can't see that beautiful turbo that's hidden down in there. We did the upgraded boost pipe from them as well, and we did a Go Fast Bits diverter valve. So we did an engine flush, we did radiator cleaner as well, which is about the same as an engine flush. Cleans things up, liquefies deposits and sludge. Then we also put in our Mosselman 5W40, so this is what I use in Heidi. We also put some motor oil saver in this. Use it about every 20,000 miles. Take care of those valve stem seals, seals inside the engine, even plastic components, timing chain guides and stuff like that. The biggest thing is she had a rough idle. You'd start her up, and if you didn't let her sit for a few minutes, she would actually stall on you if you put her like right into reverse. It wound up being the meth bungs on the charge pipe. The bolts that go in there to plug those holes were gone. Don't know where they went. They were there because I remember when we put it in there, they were there. Somehow they backed out and just, they're on the road somewhere. We solved it just by seeing it. Once the subframe was out and everything is out, you can see that she clearly would look up and there's holes in it. Just crazy. The second thing that happened, all of the bolts holding the exhaust manifold were loose. Every single one. So you would imagine how much air was escaping out that exhaust. I think it's just from playing with the exhaust so many different times, the many different iterations that we did of the exhaust. They're on there now, I can guarantee you that. We had other issues happen. Many of the turbo lines were seized to the original turbo, probably from all the escaped hot gas around the exhaust manifold, around that V-clamp area where the gasket was blown out. So we had our ups and downs to this entire process, but in the end, she is running better than ever. She runs so smooth, she started up so well. Obviously, without upgrading the fueling, you are not going to get the full potential of the Pure Stage 2, but the Pure Stage 2 gets you the most efficient amount of power out of the fueling that you have stock, and also screams to a much higher RPM than the original turbo. The original turbo, you're out at 58, 5900 RPM. Here you can scream all the way to 6500 and hit that shift, and she just goes. You don't feel that loss and drop in power at the top end. Did you hear that? Look how much smoother she runs. So that's proof right there. All of the flybys, all of the high RPM shifting, many takes, sitting at like 205. Just crazy good performance from that Mosselman thermostat. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, it was a lengthy, long process, 5-6 months in the making, but we found a lot of issues and we got them fixed, and we replaced a bunch of stuff. We have that peace of mind that anything that normally would have broke down the road, water pump, hose, belt, is new now. So now next time around we got to do fueling and a few other things. So there'll be a project for the end of this year as well. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. In this video, oh my gosh, shadows. Do on a but we will be there. She is out. Say that we do high. Oh my gosh. Put out of the engine that you could possibly. But the Pure Stage 2 gets you the most. Oh my gosh. Freaking wind. So I'm. Oh my gosh. One car. Here comes a UPS truck. And here comes another car. Here comes a pickup truck. Alright. FC, which is molecular friction. Oh my gosh. Helps lengthen. Oh my gosh. And it's going to help your. Oh my gosh. And we've just made her